Hello everyone, thanks for your patience. This is the week 1 live stream for Connected Camps, Summer of Minecraft, and we're going to be putting a spotlight on all the awesome creations that we've witnessed this week on Diamond server, Emerald server, Turtle server, and a little bit from the Grown Up server as well. So before we get things started with all the fun, awesome pixel art creations that we see before us, we're going to go over some logistical stuff in terms of reviewing the code of conduct and where you can actually find a live feed of pictures and text and video in your browser, so you can see this without having to tune into the live stream every week as well. You can check it out as it's happening throughout the entire week. So let's load up this window browser right now. There we go. All right, there we go. Cool. So, code of conduct. The code of conduct is something that everyone has to abide by when they join the server. So, when you log on and you enter spawn, you get a accept, or you get a request to type in /rules, which brings up the code of conduct and basically says, be nice and respectful to one another. Don't grief others, and that just means don't ruin someone else's gameplay experience. Hurtful and foul language is not allowed with in-game chat or using signs. We currently have a ban with any kind of swear word or hurtful language in the chat filter, but if any of those slip by for one reason or another, we're pretty quick to act on it, and it'll usually be rectified by the next day. It's a big part of the Connected Camps experience to help newer players. And if you see, if a camper sees another player struggling, they're very much encouraged to ask them a question or give them a helping hand. And the last thing we actually ask from all our campers and all our parents is to understand many disputes between players may be due to a misunderstanding or inexperience. For a lot of players, this may be their first time playing in a multiplayer environment, or this may be the first time dealing with playing Minecraft altogether. So a lot of things are new to a lot of different players, and we just respect everyone, be empathetic and sympathetic to other people's experiences when they're resolving disputes or conflicts. The other thing that we will go over with the code of conduct is actually how we as staff and counselors resolve issues. So we have a flow chart actually down here which outlines the direct process that we go through internally to escalate issues depending on the severity of the issues that the campers that the campers find themselves in. So for example, if a camper, let's say, accidentally breaks someone else's creation because they want to make room for their own house or something, they're going to receive kind of a whisper warning. They get a private message from one of our counselors saying, hey, please don't do that. Please ask before you break someone else's stuff or you remove someone else's stuff, because they're going to feel pretty bad if they come back and half their house is gone or something like that. So we give them a whisper warning. We kind of let them off, understanding like, hey, you may have just not understood what you were exactly doing, or you didn't, you just forgot to ask this one time, and that's okay. We'll give you a warning. We'll roll back the changes and we'll go about our day. If that kind of behavior continues, we have an area in the game called the cooldown area, in which a counselor can teleport themselves and someone who has exhibited this some griefing behavior into the cooldown space, and in this cooldown space they can't build, they can't break things. The only thing they can do is chat. So it's kind of a nice space where they can talk one-on-one, outline the code of conduct again, and agree not to be disruptive to the community, all in a space where they can't be easily distracted or run away or anything like that. And once they kind of agree that to agree that they can be a better member of the community, we take them out of the cooldown space and we all have fun and do our challenges and activities. Even if after talking to them so taking them to the cooldown space is going to happen after like a frequent amount of whisper warnings or a frequent amount of warnings. But after the cooldown space the behavior persists, that gets escalated to camp directors or camp staff, and from there we actually deliberate whether or not a camper gets kicked for a day, or maybe even banned, depending on the severity of the issue that they're causing for other campers. So usually that doesn't happen, but usually what happens is after they get taken out of the cooldown space, they have a period in which they get whisper warnings again. So if they have no issues for a while, the next issue they arise, they just get a whisper warning again because things happen. But depending on the severity of the issue, if they've been in the cooldown space before, it's always grounds to escalate to whether they should be banned or whether they should be kicked. We really encourage all parents and everyone to look over the code of conduct page again. Everything I just said is outlined very much in detail in text. We also have support, so if you want to click on the support widget at the bottom of our website to ask any questions about code of conduct, or if you feel like you have any suggestions to how we should be handling issues, go to connectedcamps.com/code-of-conduct, and all of this is outlined there. And to emphasize again, this is all things that campers have to agree with before even placing their first block on the server. It's something that pops up when you first join the server and you have to read and accept it. So yeah, that's just something to be a bit more transparent about how we handle all these issues on the server. So any griefing issues, any harsh language issues, this is kind of how we are approaching it moving forward. Cool. So the other thing to outline is the Happening Now page, which has an updated link to our Tumblr and more updates to the Kid Camp, Coding Camp, and Grown Up Camp sites as we continue to highlight content throughout the week. So on our Tumblr, this is actually where we're aggregating a lot of the live picture feeds of all the amazing creations that the campers have been made throughout the week and all the challenges they're participating in. So if you really want an up-to-date glimpse of what's happening in Connected Camps this year, Summer of Minecraft, go to connectedcamps.tumblr.com and you will have no shortage of awesome things to check out. Here are just a couple examples. This is from Shintier, one of our counselors. Here is, I think, a survival world that the kids have started to play on. So each server has a survival and creative server. The only difference is in survival, you have to mine and actually personally craft every single block you make. So it's very impressive to see a really quick village like this pop up in just over 3 hours, because means this is every piece of resource that they've mined from the world turned into houses and crafting tables and stuff. Here's a really nice group picture of all the players together after they completed this survival world. Here's another really awesome statue by Roman Bolt. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a statue of himself. We actually have a lot of statues of campers that they made of themselves, which I think is really cool. I forgot why I clicked this one. It looks kind of creepy, but still looks really cool. Okay. This is from the Grown Up Camp. It's a really modest, simple house, and it serves as a meeting place for all the grown-up campers to meet. This one's made by, I think, Crafty the Crafter, and I think one of our staffers, Tara, showing some grown-ups how to get their feet wet with Minecraft at this really simple house. And this is Strike Light, who won Colorfall, which is a really fun mini game that our counselors put together in our servers. So he was the first winner of the Colorfall challenge. So shout out to him for winning that this week. As you can tell, there's just so much going on all these different servers. So we're doing our best to keep up with every single thing that's going on. And our Tumblr is one of the ways that we're trying to achieve that, to have a spotlight on things persistently. And finally, this is kind of like a nice open aerial view of Emerald server spawn area. And again, this week's theme is kind of building up the community and building up Spawn Town, actually. So trying to make the place in which players spawn into a very inviting place, a very colorful place, a very cool place to hang out in. And actually, to show us around one of the servers, we have a camp counselor that I'm going to pull into this broadcast right now. He can give us a tour of all the awesome stuff that's actually happening on Diamond server as well. So let me message him really quickly. So again, you can go to connectedcamps.tumblr.com to check out let's see, here it is, to check out a live feed of things as they happen. And these are mainly reblog bar counselors, but camp counselors can also submit your own Minecraft creations to our Tumblr, and we can approve it to be posted. Cool. Let me get him on the line right now. Hello, check, test. Are you there, Zach?
Hello, Tess. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think we can hear you just fine. So let me just turn up the volume here and turn this down. Cool. So I'm in Diamond server right now. Are you here?
Yep, I'm here. I'm right behind you.
Oh, all right. Creepy. Awesome. So I think we do have a list. Do you have the list of warp areas that you... Oh, you're the one who provided them. That's right. So let's just hit them one by one. Well, actually, first, can you tell us about this crazy pixel art area we have here?
Yes, I got the list with me right now. Cool. So I'm gonna... So the first one I'm gonna show you is a big statue that someone made of themselves that I thought was really cool. So we're gonna warp to big_statue.
All right, I got it.
This is a self-portrait of the user. Hold on a second. Let me read the sign here. Zexy Mustard Melons. He made this, I think, on the first day of the camp. And I was really impressed with it because I don't even like, the kids here do stuff that not even I know how to do, and it's just amazing how much they know about the game and stuff, and we always try to help them have a good time and stuff. So I was really impressed with this, and seeing this pop up so quickly was just amazing for me. Yeah,
and I think on the Tumblr I also showcased there's another statue. It's catching on with a lot of campers because there's another statue over here. That's another self-portrait, I think, of another camper.
Yeah, hold on a second. If I can get an item here, I can look at who made this.
Awesome.
So, yeah, Roman Bolt made this.
Cool.
It's a self-portrait of him.
Oh, weird. Okay. Awesome. So let's hit this is really cool. I actually want one of these myself, except I'm not sure what my character looks like at the moment. Okay, I look like a duck, apparently. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that until this very moment. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I think it's a pixel art creation.
Yep, it's actually this way, so we don't actually need to do the warp. So
well, I just warped, and I see you.
Okay. So this is Charmander, obviously from Pokemon. This is made by Strike Light, and I just love it. I don't even... It's like the cutest thing I've seen on the server. I really love it.
Yeah, this is really great. We have another Pokemon creation too, right? Can we walk over that one, or we have to warp?
I think we need a warp to that one. So that's the next one, actually. Warp Lugia.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm really impressed with this one.
Yes.
This is made by Chicky8, I believe. Yeah, Chicky8 made this one. It's Lugia. It's really big. I do not have the patience to actually make such a big pixel art. It's so amazing. I never stop being impressed by what the kids do on the server.
Yeah,
honestly.
And little tidbit here. It's made of bits of diamond around here, so call back to Diamond server.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, this is definitely one of the most impressive. Okay, actually, I was about to say this one is pretty impressive, but I literally turn around and there's a bigger one behind me.
What?
Who made this one?
It was one of our counselors, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't count then. So this one, I like Lugia better anyway. All right, let's warp to the next one. These pixel art things are really cool, and it's awesome. This is like one of the first things you see when you log onto the server. So like immediately when someone gets into the spawn, they're like, "Whoa, this is insanity going on right now."
So the next one is actually right next to this one.
Okay, I still warp to it. That's okay.
This is also made by Chicky8. It's a dragon that he or she made out of obsidian. And,
yeah.
I was just really impressed with that.
What's kind of cool is I thought it was half finished at first, but it's kind of like it's warping into the world.
Yeah, that's what I really like about it too.
Yeah, and it's also like it's unlike the pixel art, which is the pixel art still really cool. This is like a 3D statue or like a 3D kind of creation. Cool. All right, this next one you have on the list, it says Pac-Man. I don't remember what this was, but I'm excited because it says Pac-Man.
Yeah, this one. Wait, what? What happened? Warp Pac.
Underscore man.
Okay, yeah. So, Pac-Man is actually one of the first games I ever played as a little kid. So when I saw this, I just really liked it. This is made by Kale 2003. Also, he has put really funny signs up on all the dots.
Oh, that's funny.
But seeing Inky and Blinky and Pokey just made with I know it's a lot simpler compared to the other pixel arts. I just thought it was really cute and adorable.
Well, he really did a lot with the little, especially with these signs here. I think that's really awesome. Oh, he has a Miss Pac-Man too.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me check really quickly. Move this window, move this window. Okay, there we go. All right, and the last one is Iris. Now, I've heard a lot about Iris.
Alright, so Iris is actually one of the settlements that is made in survival. The thing that's impressive about this is they have to make everything in this server from scratch. Everything you see here, they had to get materials to actually make every single block for everything they made here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my inventory on the stream right now. So I literally have nothing. I have a poppy flower, which I'm gonna plant right here, and that's it. I have nothing. So as you're saying, like I have to mine this grass, or I have to mine, like there's no trees around here because I assume they cut them all down, but like I have to chop down trees, I have to go underground and mine stone to actually get an inventory of stuff. Where in creative, you actually just have unlimited amount of things.
And the thing that's really impressive with these guys here is they've been setting up their own little government here too. Like they have a leader and they all have jobs and stuff. It's just really impressive. And sometimes I just vanish and then I come over here to see what they're doing, and I'm just like impressive, and it's like, I don't know, I just feel like I could fill a book with all the funny things that they're doing over here.
Yeah, it's like they're really creating their own adventures and stories here. I'm trying to get a good shot of this. What is this I'm looking at over here with this brick railway?
Oh yeah, our counselors made a rail station to go between the different settlements and stuff that are here.
Oh,
that's the survival world.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, this definitely exemplifies the week 1 theme, which is building out your spawn town. And even though this is spawn and survival, it's still, I think that makes it just a bit more impressive. They have to get everything
that they
themselves.
Started from nothing.
Yeah, like this is really cool.
Also, I just got word from one of our counselors. He wanted to add something to the showcase here, a railway that some of the campers made here.
Cool.
So, it's a warp railway, one word. So, they made this railway, if you come downstairs here. And, let's see, what was the list of people? Okay, Lisbeast 08, Thing 2 is me, Golden Kitten, Smart Cookie 26, and Dark Killer M all work together to make this, It's alright, I got it. They all work together to make this railway station, and actually I was pretty impressed not only how big this was, but like the atmosphere I thought was pretty impressive. Like they have queue lines and everything, they have ticket stands, they have signs saying you need to be this tall, blah blah blah. They have stuff for the employees that would work here if this was a real one. And then if you keep going downstairs, you red line. There's different lines too. I think I've lost you. Where'd you go?
I have to get a ticket.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Okay, this is great. Can we ride? Can we go on a ride right now?
I believe so. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Not quite sure how this works actually. I'm gonna look through here and see. Okay, this is the end, so don't go out this way. You will fall to your death. Oh, this is just a train station. So yeah, this is just supposed to be like a model like railway and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Like a train station mock-up.
I'm not sure if the word realistic is right here, but I definitely agree. It has the same atmosphere as an actual train station or a subway station or something. Like I think it's the queue lines. It's this room right here. I can. It's like I'm actually waiting in line right now to grab a ticket. Okay, well, I took one ticket
Kids
on
3
accident.
and under free.
Put that ticket back.
Yeah,
This
I
is
was
really
really
cool.
impressed with everything here. So that's it for Diamond server.
Cool, awesome. All right, so I think we're gonna hop on Emerald server right now. I mean, huge applause to Diamond. I don't want to clap because it's gonna be really loud on the mic, but I am clapping in spirit. Starbucks, okay. You're not sponsored by Starbucks. Come experience the greatest show on earth. So they even have advertisements here.
Oh yeah, there was some fun. There was like a Lake Michigan one that I thought was really funny on there.
Alright, so we're gonna go on to Emerald right now. Now I have Warp List for this, so I gotta pull that out really quickly. Okay, so these are easy to read out, so let's just warp them together. So I'm gonna go to 8-bit land, and that's all one word and the number 8.
Alright.
Okay, that is a very descriptive warp, because this is just the land of 8-bit pixel art
Pixel art.
everywhere. This is cool.
Oh, another Charmander.
Yeah, he's popular. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I see a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur also here.
ooh. So to everyone on the stream, Zach is actually a counselor on the Diamond server. Unfortunately, we couldn't grab anyone from Emerald right away. So this is for both of us. This is our first experience actually taking a look at all of this. I've been cooped up in the Turtle server with all the awesome coding campers. So taking a look at all the creations that are happening on the huge KCamp servers is actually pretty mind blowing. Yeah, this is actually just a land of 8-bit creations. Well named.
Yeah, I really like. I think my favorite one has to be this Totoro Studio
Yeah.
Ghibli thing.
There's a nice R2-D2 here.
Yeah, that was really cool.
All right, the next one is called Boat. I actually went here earlier. This is a like boat racing arena that the kids built. I think we can go on a quick race. You and me, we can go.
I'm gonna totally win this one.
I don't think anyone will know we took the boats. Okay, I can't move.
I think you're stuck. Oh, hold on. Oh god. This
Oh, I
is
got
going
it.
down
Okay,
real
now I'm
fast.
winning. I tricked you.
Oh god, I fell out of my boat and now I need to get another one.
Yeah, so this is a really cool boat obstacle course. This feels so relaxing for some reason. But
I think it's the water sound effects.
yeah.
Yeah, but this is a really relaxing.
Yeah, this is a boat racing course, I believe, that they set up. I think Emerald server, from what I can tell, has been very focused, or at least the things that have been shown to me have been very design oriented. So like aside from the houses and this, oh my god, I fell out. Aside from the houses
Yeah.
and the infrastructure they built, your spawn town, they really put an emphasis on putting in places where you can have races and activities and competitions with each other, which I think is really cool. And I think I'm just gonna fly over here. I don't think we got a good look of Spawn Town though, but as you can see here, it's very dense, almost very urban.
Yeah, I was looking at the blogs from Emerald server and I was really impressed with their spawn tower and with their local spawn town, just how dense it is.
Yeah, I really like that style actually. Oh, there's more pixel art that bled out of 8-bit land. Whoa, okay, there's a giant spider with no legs. I guess, sorry to anyone who's afraid of spiders, but that's just a giant spider. Oh no, it's all still in 8-bit land. There's actually more to it.
Oh my god, I didn't notice this.
There's more
Mega
above.
Man's here. Oh my god.
Yeah, Mega Man's here too. This is a really good Mega Man.
Who made this? I want to know who made this. Crazy PS3 gamer. That's one of the counselors.
Oh, okay, doesn't count, but no, it's still really great. Yeah, really great one. Cool. Who made the spider? Can we find out who made the spider?
Oh yeah. I can't find any. I can't find who made this actually.
Okay, that's scarier. This just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, it says no results found here, so I guess it's a mystery to everybody.
Okay, so the next one we're gonna go to is called Bodybuilder. One word.
You know, these
Excuse me.
these self-portraits are actually really popular among the campers.
Yeah. So Crazy PS3 Gamer was the one. He was the counselor who actually gave me this list of warps. And when I warped in here, I was like, "What is going on? I'm surrounded by giants. Like this is like a land of giants." That would have been a great label for this warp. Oh, this one is just plank. Oh, you know what he told me? He said this used to be just like so every. Oh, you can tell. Okay, so every self-portrait here used to just be a big blank box like this, and then campers filled it in with their own skins. So, you know, look across here. This is one camper. This one's half complete, so you can kind of see the skeleton structure inside there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
All right, and we have one more left, and I think this is the perfect one to end it on. It's called Roller Coaster.
Are we gonna be able to ride this?
I'm pretty.
Oh,
you know
looks
what?
like we
I'm
are.
going to write it. It's gonna be written. All right. But let me just get a bird's eye view of this to make sure we can ride this.
Oh yeah, I see a bunch of carts here, but
Oh,
that's with
okay.
the N. So
Wonder where is the start area? But
oh, I
anyway,
think it's here.
okay, cool. Yeah, so roller coasters are obviously very popular among our campers. This is a great way to just ride a pretty epic trail. Oh, it's right here? Okay. You can go
Pretty
first.
sure this. I think my favorite thing about the kids' roller coasters is they make stuff that you can clearly not do in real life. Like the track ends and then it lands on another track.
Yeah. I think roller coasters are one of my favorite creations to see out of the campers because it's like they always put a unique spin on like, you know, the same concept. And it's very different each time. Like this one goes underground, which is really cool. I got stuck.
Here,
I
let
accidentally
me
wrote
try to
that.
patch this up.
Yeah. Okay,
Guess
there
we
go.
need just.
Oh, I'm underground. It's completely dark. Oh, shit bumped into me. Okay, it's too dark down here.
This is really impressive though. It's really like... I'm gonna see if I can patch where you were at, or maybe you just hit something.
Yeah, I think there's some spots here that just need some patching, but I can definitely see the potential here.
Yeah, it's not finished yet, but I still really like it.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like roller coasters. Like in Minecraft, when campers make roller coasters that go underground and then like into the sky and then like back to where you started. It's my favorite kind. Not just ones that go straight, ones that actually like make use of the terrain. Like this is a roller coaster that actually makes use of the fact that it's off a cliff, which is really cool. This would be so dangerous in real life, but thankfully we built this in a game.
Yeah, the kids just never stop impressing me. They're so good at when they're building and stuff. They're just so creative, and it's fantastic.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I think that wraps it up for Diamond and Emerald server. The last thing we're gonna go to is the Turtle server, which if you can try to log on, I think it'd be great if you can just like walk around and check out some things that. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be hard if you don't have the Computercraft mod installed right
Yeah.
away. So unfortunately, our time together has ended. But I'm going to
Thanks
show.
for having me on.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for showing me everything on Diamond and experiencing the epic creations on. Oh, this camper's going to go for a ride right now. Oh, they got stuck. But thanks for showing me all the epic stuff on Diamond and also checking out all the epic stuff on Emerald. I have a feeling when we come back next week, it's not going to be 2 times more. It's going to be like 100 times more stuff. It's really crazy how much stuff.
I think we're going to see some exponential growth.
Yes, for sure. All right, I'm going to head off to Turtle. Thanks so much, man.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, so
left your channel.
That was pretty insane. All those creations we saw from this server. I'm actually going to show a quick highlight video. The last server we're going to drop into is the Turtle server, which is actually the coding server that we use Computercraft to code on. And I have a quick highlight video of all the awesome coding creations and turtle creations that people have made during the week. And then we're going to drop into the server really quickly just to see everything as it wraps up. The Turtle server only lasts for 1 week as opposed to Kid Camp, which is 4 weeks. But they still created a lot of awesome stuff within that short amount of time. So here is the video. And I'll talk about actually the stuff that goes on in the coding server too, as the video plays. Cool. It worked, thankfully. Okay, so as you spawn in, there is actually a huge computer screen that gives you all the coding references that you need to interact with the turtles. And this was made by one of our one of our counselors who thought this would be a really great idea, that you not only had your handbook, but you also had a huge monitor in the game that you can check. And here is Brendan, one of our camp directors, working closely with our campers on a digging challenge, and you can see the code here that makes the turtles, which are essentially like Minecraft robots who dig and build for you, work. And here's one turtle. I think it's going to start mining here in the bottom. Yeah, so this was one of our challenges this week. It's just getting a robot to mine for you, and it can come back and actually like deposit the things it mines into your inventory. We have computer screens and computer monitors all over the Turtle server to kind of remind people the code they should be using. This is another challenge that we did, which is getting the turtle to navigate a maze. This was amazing coding work done by, I think, Char Songsta, who really stepped it up and learned all the movement APIs for this turtle. And it turned out really great here, I think. Here is one of the more advanced pieces of code that one of our campers wrote. And it's just really impressive how quickly they learned how to code with their turtles. This one actually detects whether or not it's mining, emerald, or if it's mining like stone. So actually, you see, if it's stone, it skips over it entirely, but if it's emerald, it mines it. So that's really awesome that they managed to get turtles to actually kind of be a bit smart like that. Oh, this one only mines emerald. It actually doesn't mine iron at all. That's cool. See, and it actually prints out exactly whether or not if it's emerald or not in the computer. This one was one of my favorite creations for sure. And all these houses here were actually built with code. I think aside from the windows, there is a turtle floating around that actually builds houses and shacks across the Turtle server. Here's another great creation here, I think by Vontero, where he's again sensing whether or not it's a useful ore, and actually comes back to him. You see here, that's really cool. The fact that it comes back to him, but it spits out the things that it mines that you don't need, like the stone. This video is a bit dark. Unfortunately, but you can try to make out the fact that they're building, I think this happened during nighttime, they are building towers, and this was a really useful exercise to learn loops. As a tower finishes, it actually, the turtle comes back down. He actually blocked it, so it stopped, and I think it ran out of stone as well. And kind of to end off the end of, coding camp, we have a little turtle dance party at the end on the disco floor, and also fireworks. Who doesn't like a beautiful display of fireworks? So that's all the stuff that actually happened on the coding server. Oops, VLC. That's all the stuff that happened on the coding server. And let me see if I can jump into that server really quickly to get a glimpse of all the campers. So let me I have to exit out of Minecraft really quickly because we're using a different version. So again, the coding server is actually using the Computercraft mod. which requires Minecraft version 1.7.10. So we have to actually exit out of the game to get into Turtle. All right, here we go. And we are back. All right, so this is the Turtle server. And things are wrapping up just a bit. A big reason why I made the video is because that's kind of like the only way you can capture someone coding in that moment. Other times, the kids are just spent building. And again, it's a less populated server than the other ones, but it's still a lot of impressive creations here. This tower didn't look like this before. It looked completely different until some of the kids kind of renovated it. And then here is the coding server reference monitor. There are tons of these laying around everywhere on the map. And let's see what else. Here's kind of the area in which the towers were being built to learn loops and conditional statements. Again, more monitors here in case we need to add more references. I think this is one of the shacks, the houses that are built with the Turtle code. So some of these houses are actually built with Turtle code, which is really cool. And I do have to show off one creation here by Miko10. It's a really epic looking kingdom. Somewhere on the map, we have to find it. There's no warp on this server. It's the Turtle disco floor. The dancing has stopped for the day. Let's see. Okay. Another reference monitor. Is it back here? Yes, it is. Okay, so here's the maze area where the coding campers actually tested their skills with code to get their turtles to navigate through this maze. This is kind of like the workshop area where you can kind of mess around with your code and troubleshoot it. This entire wall structure was built by code, by Miko10. So we actually programmed one turtle to just spit out this entire wall structure. I think maybe some of these houses too, but definitely this entire wall structure here, which is kind of really crazy when you think about it, just how many blocks that you needed. But he actually didn't need that many lines of code, so that just goes to show you the power of learning how to program. Something we really encourage campers is to automate a lot of the Minecraft activities that they do with the turtles that they've learned to program. And here's another turtle challenge activity in which the campers built a they built a bridge across a ravine here, or a small ditch, with the turtle. Yep, and just a couple guys hanging out. Even though it was a more coding-focused oriented camp, there was still a really great sense of community. So you can see kind of like these housing areas here. We still encourage campers to build houses, to kind of have a presence on the server. But since they're on a coding server, they actually have the advantage of making password-protected houses. So we can go here, enter password. Password is incorrect, access denied, so a very secure house. I don't think I can get in because I don't know the password. But there you go. And I think this camper, Buster Plax, is actually working on his password protected house right now. Yep, there you go. He probably entered the right password. And I cannot enter. Okay, it actually doesn't spit out an error at me, but still pretty awesome. Alright, so thank you guys for joining me on checking out Turtle server, Emerald server, Diamond server. This concludes kind of the week 1 weekly spotlight. If you have any suggestions for the spotlight, feel free to post on our Tumblr at connectedcamps.tumblr.com. You can submit, there is a link to a user submission form on the top left, if you click that icon there. And with that, that's going to conclude our tour of all the awesome creations that happened this week. I'm sure it's going to just be 10 times, 100 times more crazy next week as we hop back into all these servers. But thank you all for joining me. This has been pretty mind-blowing experience seeing everything the campers have made. And we'll see you all next week for the next weekly spotlight.